Viktor Gyokeres, the $60 million Sporting CP striker, has reportedly snubbed Manchester United to prioritize a move to the Emirates. Yes, you heard that right. Arsenal are now in pole position to land this goal-scoring machine. In this 30-minute deep dive, we're breaking down why Gyökeres prefers Arsenal, how he stacks up against other targets like Benjamin Sesko, and what this means for Mikel Arteta's squad. Plus, we'll cover other transfer rumors, including Martin Zubimendi's tug-of-war between Arsenal and Real Madrid, and a surprise move for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Stay locked in, Gooners. This is going to be a big one. Let's dive straight into the headline news. According to the Mirror, Viktor Gyokeres, the 27-year-old Swedish striker, who smashed 54 goals in 52 appearances for Sporting CP this season, has made it clear he wants Arsenal over Manchester United. This is a huge development. Just days ago, rumors swirled that Gyökeres was keen to reunite with his former Sporting boss, Ruben Amorim, at Old Trafford. But now the tide has turned. Sporting are ready to let him go for just over $60 million, a price Arsenal can comfortably afford. Why the change of heart? Arsenal's project under Arteta, their consistent top two finishes, and the chance to be the focal point of the attack seem to have swayed him. This is a statement of intent from the Gunners. Why is this such a big deal? Arsenal's need for a clinical striker has been the talk of the town for ages. Even Prime Minister Keir Starmer weighed in, saying Arsenal need a new frontman to take them to the next level. He's not wrong. The Gunners have relied heavily on Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli for goals, with Gabriel Jesus and Eddie Nketiah struggling for consistency. Gyökeres, with his 97 goals in 102 games for Sporting over 2 seasons, could be the answer. His manager, Rui Borges, called him an extraordinary striker, and those numbers back it up. Imagine him leading the line at the Emirates, converting the chances Arsenal create week in, week out. But here's where it gets tricky. Arsenal are also in talks for RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko, a 22-year-old Slovenian who bagged 21 goals and 6 assists this season. Sesko's younger, plays in a tougher league, and has long-term potential. Gyökeres, on the other hand, is in his prime and offers immediate impact. It's a tough call. Do Arsenal go for the proven goal scorer or the rising star? Sesko's talks are reportedly advancing, but Gyökeres' preference for Arsenal could shift the focus. What do you think, Gooners? Sesko or Gyökeres? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're loving this breakdown, a quick like would mean the world. Let's talk numbers to put this into perspective. Gyökeres' $60 million fee is a bargain compared to other strikers on the market. For context, Chelsea paid $115 million for Moises Caicedo in 2023, and Gyökeres offers a far higher goal output. Arsenal's sporting director, Andrea Berta, is already in discussions with Sporting, and the deal could move quickly. The Gunners have a history of smart spending. Think Declan Rice for $105 million or Kai Havertz for $65 million. Gyökeres fits that mold. High impact, reasonable price. But there's a catch. If Arsenal prioritize Sesko, Manchester United could swoop in. Gyökeres hasn't completely ruled out Old Trafford, so Arteta needs to act fast. Now, let's pivot to another subplot in Arsenal's transfer saga. Martin Zubimendi, the Real Sociedad midfielder valued at $51 million, was thought to be a done deal for Arsenal. Reports suggested the Gunners were ready to trigger his release clause to replace the departing Jorginho and potentially Thomas Partey, who's a free agent soon. But Real Madrid have entered the chat. Spanish outlet AS claims new Madrid boss Xabi Alonso is planning a final offensive to sign Zubimendi, who he coached at Sociedad's reserve team. Zubimendi himself hasn't ruled out a move, saying last week, "It's going to be a long summer, and I don't know how it's going to end." Ouch! That's not the confidence Arsenal fans want to hear. Why is Zubimendi so crucial? Arteta sees him as the perfect anchor to pair with Declan Rice, allowing Martin Odegaard to push forward. Zubimendi's composure, passing, and defensive nous helped Spain win Euro 2024, and at 27 he's in his prime. but Real Madrid's interest complicates things. Zubimendi reportedly prefers to stay in Spain, and the chance to play under his idol, Alonso, is tempting. Arsenal are offering a hefty $8 million a year salary, while Madrid are only willing to pay $5 to $6 million in year one. Money talks, but so does the allure of the Bernabeu. This one's going down to the wire. Who do you think wins this battle? Let us know in the comments. Let's switch gears to a surprise development. Arsenal are reportedly close to signing Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga for just $5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $5 million for a player with 2 Champions League medals. Kepa, now 30, impressed on loan at Bournemouth last season, making 35 appearances. He's happy to play second fiddle to David Raya, which makes sense with Aaron Ramsdale likely leaving. This move is a masterstroke by Andrea Berta. Kepa's experience and Jose Mourinho's praise for his personality after that infamous 2019 Carabao Cup incident show he's got character. Compared to Arsenal's current backup, Nico, who's returning to Bournemouth, Kepa's a massive upgrade. Thoughts on this one, Gooners? But it's not all good news. Arsenal have missed out on Borussia Dortmund's Jamie Giddens, a 20-year-old winger who scored 12 goals last season. The Gunners saw him as a rival to Gabriel Martinelli, but Chelsea are set to sign him for $37 million. Gittins reportedly preferred Chelsea, a blow for Arteta. This highlights the urgency for Arsenal to bolster their left flank. Gabriel Martinelli's form has dipped, with just 11 goals in 45 games, and Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao is a top target. However, there's a twist. Real Madrid's Rodrygo, valued at $85 million, is also on the radar. Rodrygo's keen, but his $250,000 a week wages are a hurdle. Could he be the world-class superstar Arsenal need? Let's break down Rodrygo's fit. The 24-year-old Brazilian scored 6 goals and 6 assists as a left winger last season, compared to 7 goals and 4 assists on the right. With Saka owning the right flank, Rodrygo could thrive on the left. His pass completion ranks in the top 2% of wingers, and his progressive carries are in the top 14%. Journalist Sam Tige called his finishing terrifyingly good. Compared to Nico Williams, Rodrygo offers a sharper goal threat, missing just one big chance in La Liga last term. But the $85 million fee and high wages mean Arsenal need to weigh this carefully. Would you splash the cash on Rodrygo? Hit the comments. On Zubimendi, the Real Madrid threat is worrying. His preference to stay in Spain and play under Alonso could override Arsenal's financial edge. The Gunners' $3 million a year salary advantage is significant, but Madrid's history of landing their targets, think Bellingham or Mbappe, is daunting. Arsenal need to sell Zubimendi the vision of being a Premier League star midfielder alongside Rice and Odegaard. If they don't, they risk another Caicedo saga, where they chased him in 2023 only to see him join Chelsea for $115 million. Deja vu, anyone? Kepa's deal, though, feels like a win already. At $5 million, it's low risk. He's not here to displace Raya, but to push him and provide cup competition experience. His Bournemouth loan showed he's still got it, and Mourinho's nod to his personality suggests he'll fit Arteta's high-intensity culture. Compare that to past backup goalkeepers like Runarsson or Turner, and Kepa's a different level. This move frees Arsenal to focus funds on Gyökeres or Rodrygo. Smart business or too good to be true? Let's touch on the left wing situation again. Martinelli's 11 goals aren't terrible, but his inconsistency has Arteta looking elsewhere. As we near the end, let's zoom out. Arsenal's transfer window is heating up. Gyökeres, Zubimendi, Kepa, and maybe Rodrygo or Williams. These moves could elevate the squad to title contenders, but the risks are clear. Madrid's pull, United's persistence, and Chelsea's spending. Arteta and Berta need to move fast, leveraging Arsenal's financial muscle and the allure of their project. The Gunners are close, but close isn't enough. A striker, a midfielder, a winger, and a goalkeeper. Get these right, and 2025-25 could be Arsenal's year. To summarize, Viktor Gyokeres' preference for Arsenal is a massive boost, but Sesko's still in the race. Zubimendi's flirtation with Real Madrid is a concern, while Kepa's $5 million deal is a shrewd move. Rodrygo or Williams could solve the left wing issue, but getting snubbed to Chelsea stings. What's next? More transfer updates as the window unfolds. Don't forget to subscribe for daily Arsenal's news, hit that notification bell, and let us know what you want us to cover next. Who's your dream signing? Drop it below, Gooners. Until next time, stay proud, stay Arsenal.